man. Tell them the truth why you still can, you know, cause these people not dumb. They not dumb. They not dumb. You could have came with something better than that. I know you don't think niggas go believe that Hurricane Ida hit Louisiana and carried that much rain in the clouds up to New York and Philly. And skipped over all them other states. So the clouds is full of that much rain and it's dumping all that water on New York and Philly. The clouds is doing that. Think about it, y'all. Fuck what I'm saying. Think about it. That's a lot of fucking water now. And all that was carried in them little ass clouds. Let's take a look again. Baby, it's us. Let's look at what we was looking at. We gonna go back and look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Here is just don't tempt fate. We want people to be safe. Our first responders are stretched really thin right now. And we just want to urge everyone to stay safe until the rain passes. You say your crews are...
Colorado's own Belco Credit Union makes it possible to earn up to 2.25% APY.
And you can see from our video right now, bridges, roads are treacherous, both in New York and New Jersey. Flood waters are rising. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim live in Lodi, New Jersey, with a look at the flooding around some parts of the state. Stefan.
Well, David, we've been out in Lodi all night, keeping an eye on some trouble spots out here, and this is not even one of those trouble spots. This is Main Street, now closed off by OEM and firefighters, because if you look down the street, way down there, there are multiple vehicles stranded. That pickup truck has a driver in it. We watched him as firefighters jumped out of their vehicles to try to stop him. He very confidently
look at that truck.
Think he can get through this, but now he's been stuck out there for more than an hour with no idea if or how he'll get out.
Look at that truck.
In Lodi today, a rain delay, you could say. The Little League parking lot half full with cars, not for a game, but for high ground. Because in a flash, the night turned into this. Stranded on Main Street under several feet of water. And then moments later, this pickup truck
look at the truck
through the barricade, despite a firefighter trying to stop him. Now he's stuck too.
Look at all that water.
His pickup floating and spinning in the flood. Sewer drains look like powerful funnels tonight, ripping manholes out of the street. If you didn't know any better, you'd think these were rip currents tearing through town. It is the kind of rain that comes in sideways.
Hold on. Did you hear what he said? Listen to him. He said if you didn't know any better, you would think that these are rip currents. You see how they tell on themselves? He just told you what the fuck it is. He just told you what the fuck it is. If you didn't know any better, you would think these were rip currents coming through the town. That's what the fuck they are. I don't give a fuck how high they turn that 5G towers up to try to make it rain over the places where it's flooding so it can appear that it's coming from the rain. Nigga, those are rip currents. Nigga, don't no rain do that. Those are rip currents. And where the fuck are they coming from? Where is all the water coming from? And then, and look, I showed y'all the states earlier. Think, where is all the water coming from? If you didn't know any better, let's hear them again. If you didn't know any better, this is why you got two ears, man. They always telling themselves, just listen. If you didn't know any better, you would think these were rip currents. That's what the fuck they are.
Sewer drains look like powerful funnels tonight, ripping manholes out of the street. If you didn't know any better, you'd think these were rip currents tearing through town. It is the kind of rain that comes in sideways.
Bro. You see, this is where teaching us improper science benefits them. They know niggas don't understand no science. Or no motherfucking aerodynamics. Now he trying to say because the rain coming in from the side. Nigga, he just said the rainwater is ripping manholes out the street. What rain you know do that, nigga? When you don't give a fuck how hard it rain, nigga. You ain't never in your life seen rain rip a fucking sewer manhole out the street. What does that? Waves, rip currents, tide. You know what I'm saying? That's too much power in that flow of water. Feel me? But they want to get on their news feed. If you didn't know any better, you would think those were rip currents coming through the town. See how they use reverse psychology? So that if you do know better and you're like, yeah, them rip currents, the rip currents coming out of a bigger body of water. Rain don't do that. Give a fuck how high you turn the rain up, and give a fuck how high you turn the rain up, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? We'll give a fuck about none of that. We know all the little tricks y'all be back there on some Wizard of Oz shit. Remember the little dude was behind the curtain acting like he was the Wiz the whole time. They pulled the curtain back. You know what I'm saying? It was a little nigga, he pressing buttons and shit, talking shit through the microphone. Like, shut your little goofy ass off the stool, nigga. You got us thinking, big ass voice, you got us thinking the nigga. My people kill each other, kill themselves forever. They hated themselves, man. People got strung out on drugs because they hated themselves, because that's what you told us we wasn't shit. You set the system up. You designed the whole system for us to fail. Feel me? The whole system was a trap. So it got to all come down. See what I'm saying? To make it back even again. It must be tore down so everything can be rebuilt up again. That's why I told y'all the internet, this shit gonna go at one. You gonna get on this bitch and it ain't gonna work very soon. I'm telling y'all, man. And when they threatened me, they sped it up. See what I'm saying? And when I cry my soul out and call for it, oh, they coming. They coming. You have not a clue what y'all done started. And it was already coming, though. That's the thing. But y'all just sped it up, though. You see, we know where y'all at. You see that flood hitting the right places. It's hitting where it need to hit. See what I'm saying? We don't miss. We know where we need to go. We know what need to be done and who don't need to be here and who need to be here. It's a new age. You can't hold these people back no more. My people gods, man. Why you lying to these black folk? They gods and goddesses. Why you lying to them for? Why you lying to these human beings? It wouldn't even be no racism if you told the human beings the truth. You lying to them too. To create more negative energy between us and them, when really y'all was the ones that need to be eradicated. These reptilians and these rich human beings, part of these original 13 bloodlines who forced the alliance with these reptilians and Pleiadians. And so everybody out. Y'all been eating kids, raping kids, living off our blood, living off our vessels, making all y'all weapons out of our carbon and our neuromelanin, stealing our cells, the sealer cells. Y'all stole them from one of the black goddesses, for example. You know, literally living off our organs, man. Locking up our animals in zoos, poaching them, hunting them, destroying our crops, our plants. You've done a lot. You've done enough. And your time is up. You don't belong here. So you will not be here any longer. It's nothing you can do to stop us. We nature, man. We everything. And everything is us right here. You have no power here when the fear is removed. When the fear is removed, you have no power here left. We didn't call them primordial energies, man. You will never win. We didn't call them all the Orishas. You will never win. We didn't call in all the angels, all the guardian angels, all the cherubim, all the seraphim. You will never win. This is a war. You done brought all the cosmos in down here, man. You thought dropping that little bomb and you destroyed a few sirens, a few mermaids, you ain't stopped nothing. You only are speeding up your desolation.